fuck. I can say that now because YouTube changed the rules. Welcome to Inner Fetish, and I'm Zeos Pantera, and I've already consumed one entire cup of coffee, and that's the second. So, fuck. Ziigaat Luna. 6BA Sony and Knowles in-ear monitor. An all BA IEM. You guide a fine line between like acceptable and I fucking hate you. And then we have another big problem. Professional focus. The Ziigaat Luna is engineered for studio engineers and stage performers, delivering accuracy and precision in professional settings. It mirrors the tonal balance of studio monitors, ensuring... Oh, Lord. Are you going for flat? Are you going for flat? Because you know what? Zeos doesn't Harmon curve. It doesn't... Harmon... No, Harmonic Dyne Baroque is the only thing on this page that says anything about Harmon. So... But... $379, by the way, $380 is one of the more expensive of the Ziigaats. If you heard my rant last Ziigaat, it was that they're all in this like cluster fuck of between, well, there's the Chino's the cheap one, but then everything is like 200 to 400. It's just like 10 IEMs. And this might be the most expensive one. I have a thing with anything designed to be a monitor or a studio monitor or flat, that it's usually boring and dog shit. And this isn't. I'm enjoying, this is an enjoyable listening experience, and at the same time, in the same breath, it's good. It was hard to do in the same breath. I didn't think about it before I started that sentence. It's an actual, I can tell it's not exaggeratory, and yet I sit here knowing, I did all the research before. I wasn't going to start guessing prices because I knew the Ziigaat shit was weird anyway. And I actually, I don't in any way hate the way this sounds. Fucking madness. We got some Camilla doing this. Like, there's staging and separation and clarity and imaging. And it all sounds well balanced and precision put together. And it's like, I wish I had studio monitors that sounded as good as this. And I might actually, because I have the iLoud Precision MTMs, the big $1,200 each fuckers over there. But I haven't hooked them up yet. Yes. You want me to do the value number right now? Because Zeos won't remember it, and they won't find this exact moment in the video. $500. These are 100% worth more than they cost, and they're not cheap. $380 is not a cheap IM, but to do this, to do as good as these sound, as engaging as they sound, and yet as like tonally balanced, like the words on the page actually make sense. I would value these for professionals at $500. They could easily, if these were a custom in-ear, which I don't think they offer, $1,200, $1,500 in a heartbeat. Just, yeah, whatever, charge whatever you want. All those professional audio IEMs that I've listened to that are like designed for musicians are usually the most boring bullshit. And this should be a shining example of that. You can do the thing, but also not put people on suicide watch. You know, it's not even a balance. It's just like, don't do everything that I was offered a collaboration. I had to pause it because music was just, I was offered a collaboration with Soft Ears a year and a half ago. And I said no, because their Studio 4, which was 4 BAs, was so boring. And you can go watch my review of the Studio 4 on this channel. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon and subscribe. But it was so boring. There was no way I could have fixed it to be a good enough collaboration to put my name on it. I did that a couple products. You think I would just collaborate on everything? No. That death on rate, I couldn't get over the fact it's going to just randomly die on you. Why are you slightly out of order? There we go. These I would easily put my fucking name on. Just write it on there. Big Z. Ziigaat, which it's already there. It's already a Z, so I'll be the Ziigaat. Ziigaat. Let's just, I got to change songs, but I kind of don't want to. This Camilla, the old story from the Invisible Silence in Space, Visible Space Silence, Deluxe Edition. The Art of Noise. This is, you know what? Can I use this in a sound demo? You know, I can use this in a sound. Wait, am I in the sound demo? I'm already in the sound demo testing. I haven't done sound demos in so long, I forgot what's in this fucking list. I just started the song over again. AC/DC. Great way to test an IEM, by the way, if it's for monitoring. Because AC/DC, great music, boring recording quality. Like, there's no dynamics to AC/DC. And this is the Japan release of the Razor's Edge. And look at that. It's basically a brick wall. There's no dynamics. But I'm listening to it on an IEM designed to be used by a professional who would be, you know, in the recording studio while mixing AC/DC going, I'm going to make this very boring. And I could hear it. I will not jam. But at the same time, I'm not falling asleep or hateful of it. It's just, it's pure. I have another IEM over there on the burning rig called The Pure. And there's an anime girl on the cover, so of course I'm going to love it in some sort of fashion. But they could have absolutely called these The Pure, and it would have been perfect. Because the Luna makes me want to think of Lunatic or the Moon, and it's like, where does that have to do with anything studio monitor? It does zero. It's a $400 IEM, which means in a yard sale I'll get $250, $270 if I get lucky. So that's $270. However, I might keep these and use them for sound demo recordings because this is the first, probably the first. The first. That's why you start the video with fuck. I am designed for mixing and mastering that not only can I tell it's that, but I'm actually enjoying them. Let's take them out of my ears so you can look at them. And they look like a Ziigaat. The fact that they actually look good too. We've got like the flare of like sparkly purple, it's like pink and orange and silver around the inside, which kind of looks like a crescent moon, which with Luna. But then it's like the sea of green with the blue highlight. They're actually really pretty. They're Ziigaat pretty, which Ziigaat has a very specific type of pretty. Like it's all basically the same shape. Like they don't change the shape. They don't weigh anything. They're all polymer. It's got a 2-pin. The wire, it's the same wire as every other Ziigaat, including the insanely long interchangeable adapter. Like this is crazy big and this is crazy big. Everything about it is crazy big. And you could always, I would say upgrade. I don't know if it's an upgrade or downgrade to go to the flare cable. Where's my box for the flare? Flare cable by Juzz Ear. But that would also give me the ability to use a Flare's USB-C adapter, which is $10, and then you can get this beautiful purple. Actually, this would match the colors in the back of it way nicer. Yeah, just lay there. Just annoy everyone by being right there. Accessories, well, you open the box, and the box contains, it contains a Ziigaat box, which is gigantic. Like, they should just sell it. Can we hark on the fact that, like, I want a sustainable planet Earth? I really do. I'm going solar. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. Subscribe. Your money is literally going into every ounce of the solar I'm buying so that eventually in 7 years I could get paid back. But, like, just sell it in this. Put a price tag on, like, here and just ship me this. That'll be fine. Get rid of all the packaging could just stop and just sell me this. It is a huge box. It has the individualized channel thing. I think this pops out. Yeah. If you want the fuzzy bottom, it's got the fuzzy bottom, which is, it sounds like a place you go for a drink and you end up coming home with something. I don't know what drinks at the Fuzzy Bottom. It's a furry bar. All right, we admit it. I've just come up with the greatest name for a goddamn bar, and it's a furry bar. So you go to the Fuzzy Bottom. Let me lower this down to 0. We're not going to blow anything up, right? Put them back in my ears. Also, I didn't do the thing where I changed tips. This has been the Duno SS tips from start to finish. Fell in love, ran away, moved to some eco-friendly country in Southeast Asia, and we just lived our happy little lives with the Duno SS tips. God, coffee. Let's try the render tips, which, for those of you who are wondering, I still have not heard any updates on when the new Render Pro tips are coming out. These are my last. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 sets of new renders. And as the creator of the render tip, this concerns me because I'm hoping the new ones, which are going to have a wide bore, aren't too crazy, or that they're so crazy everyone has to own a set because they do such crazy shit. So we're going to find out together because I don't know. They just told me they're going to make them, and then they're going to send me a sample at some point. There is a noise floor in the Farum stack. Just pointing that out. Ooh. Maybe a slight increase in, like, the bass performance. Or, as I dictate to my phone, the bass performance. It's just a heartbeat sound. Song for the Ruins from various artists, Rhythm of the Rainforest. They might be more enjoyable with the render tips. Can I still use them? Hold on. I know all these songs super intimately, so... Here, where's the one I recorded? I recorded this one. I'm not going to say they're tip agnostic because I haven't listened enough with this and I haven't tried 30 different tips, but I'm still feeling, other than the slight bass boost, that's speed and that's sensitivity. That thing, by the way, the AH01A from Fosse. Other than the slight bass boost, I'm still not hearing any exaggeratory, like treble or mid-range. It just still sounds accurate. Which could be the best thing you could ask for in an IEM that's specifically designed to do this job. I'm listening to the marching band that I recorded. In case you don't know, because I haven't announced it on this channel, I do have a... Christ, I forgot the name of the website. The one that lets you upload sounds, but not SoundCloud. The one that lets you upload, like, recordings of sounds that you do, like field recordings. HT Sounds? No, that's not it either. Wow. The coffee is great, except sometimes it just pushes parts of my brain out of the way, like memory. Don't need that. Just need to focus. Anyway, I have this marching parade band up on that website. Realsounds.org? No, God. All right, you know what? I'll remember it at some point, and you guys could ask me in the comments, and I'll link you there. It's the same song again. That, like, came out of the screen at me. That was wild. Yeah, I think as far as respect goes, these are maxing out my respect. They're expensive, and, I honestly, when I saw 6BA and no dynamics, and I was like, oh, God... I didn't have high hopes, and these have shattered my expectations. I know some of you are going to think about buying these, and you probably should. And I know that there's people out there. I know there's people out there who all they want is like the flattest, least colored sound. And while I can respect that, usually it's not my bag. It's not my cup of tea or coffee. Coffee. Please stop me from drinking any more coffee. I'd have no problem if this was your favorite IEM of all time. Over all the Thigh Audios, over all the multi-$1,000 things, Soft Ears Twilights, those are like those do things to sound, and I love what they do. Because music is usually, after you've heard it 100 times, it's boring and you got to add some spice. And the spice is usually the IEM, or the headphone, or the tube amp, or the Class A. Well, it's not Class A, but why do you think Golden Sound put these options on here to make it like Impact Plus and spatial enhancement? Because he's a reviewer like me. We're fucking bored of the same thing. We want to fuck with it. He fucks with it in a DAC. I fuck with it in Eris. I don't fuck with it in the Defiant. But yeah, these good. These absolutely worth more than they are, and they're $380. And they have no accessories. That's another thing. It's like a box. I didn't even like go through the bags. It's just some tips. It's literally just tips. I don't use stock tips. Not your fault, not my fault. Just I don't feel like opening up every single bag and trying every single tip. If these weren't good with the tips I normally use, my last case scenario is like, all right, maybe there's a specific tip in here that can fix it, but these need no fixing. These are fucking great. So yeah, buy Luna. If you want to know what no tuning sounds like, if you want to try the I love that you could see her. Wow, I forgot her too. What's her name? My brain is destroyed from coffee. I have so much energy and I can't think of names. Hatsune Miku? No, that's not Hatsune Miku. Who's the first VTuber? Her. All right. You know what? I'm done. Worth $500. Patreon subscribe to support this channel. If you go there, you can tell me not to drink any more coffee. And this was actually some weird, like, low acid coffee. So hopefully it makes me feel better at night. Links to these in the description. Links to Patreon subscribers, which supports the channel. And the mouse pads are on Reddit. And all the wallpapers ever are on Resilio Sync. And you can just take that snippet of code that I put at the end and open any picture on Imager. And then just replace that code to any of the pictures on Imager. And you'll get that wallpaper if you just want that one. That's true for all wallpapers and all videos for the last 2 years. And no one seems to understand it. Yes. You'd have to be a lunatic to not consider these. It doesn't work. The word Luna doesn't work for these. Honestly, and this is the rarest of occasions, this should be numbers and letters. I'm all about that, like, give it a name. But if you're going for the pro market, I feel like Ziigaat Luna doesn't ring as like the, oh, yeah, the Sony MDR CD900 ST. That's a monitoring headphone. Monitoring IEM, that's a named product? Nah. We got to think. I'm going to rename these right now to the Ziigaat LU6BA plus K inner monitor. There you go. Put that in the title. Put that in the title. Because that will get the attention of those people who are buying nothing but studio reference grade shit. None of this names that make it nice. I don't want that.